Primo Carnera versus Max Baer. His name was linked with that of Max Baer, then the #1 rated contender. Carnera had no clue what to do with Baer, nor did he have one the night of the fight when Baer unmasked a man called the Ambling Out as little more than a muddling mediocrity. From the first round on, Baer was able to keep the Man Mountain in front of him at long range, then cross over his bazooka-like right, flush on the soon-to-be ex-champion's jaw.
And Baer drove a terrific right to Carnera's face, and Carnera went down for the count of 1. Carnera is down again, and Carnera was up, he is down again. Baer sails into him. Carnera is on the ropes down, a left hook and a long right, and Carnera is down and he is being pushed away.
Carnera became a canvas decoration, going down a total of 11 times, sometimes even pulling Baer down with him as he tried to hold on to something, anything.
As Carnera went down again, Baer went with him.
And every time he was taken down by the fallen Carnera, Baer would holler, "Last one up's a sissy." Finally, with nothing to keep him on his feet but a big heart, a helpless, stumbling Carnera appealed to referee Arthur Donovan to stop the fight in the 11th round.
Carnera is almost through, though. Nobody can do it. And finally, the referee motions Baer to his corner.
Donovan mercifully called a halt to the most one-sided fight ever.
And Max Baer is the new champion of the world.
New Jersey, Max Baer, world heavyweight boxing champion who will soon defend his title against Jimmy Braddock, has changed his tune regarding other fighters' qualities. What about Braddock, Mr. Baer?
I think he's a greatly underrated fighter. Jimmy Braddock has a terrific right hand, and if he hits me on the chin with that right hand on June the 13th, the band's liable to play Moving Day for little Maxie.
He was matched with a boxer who was said to be over the hill, had actually been on the dole, and was now on a forlorn comeback trail. His name was Jim Braddock. The impossible happened. At the end of 15 lackluster rounds, Braddock's hand was raised in victory. Max Baer had lost the title.
The winner and new heavyweight champion,
sportsmanship spirit, a spirit so conspicuous of you that it has made the American sporting public famous the world over. And may I respectfully beg that the thought uppermost in your mind and the sincere feeling in your heart be that regardless of race, creed, or color, let us all say and mean it, may the better men emerge victorious.
I'm not going to ask much from you. I'm going to ask you to break things and break when I tell you to do so. Contest. I'll be the best man win.
Yankee Stadium, 1935. Max Baer taking on Joe Louis for the heavyweight championship. Baer, a former world heavyweight champion, lost it in his first defense. Max Baer, of course, sporting the Star of David on the left leg of his trunks. Joe Louis, a very, very economical mover, wastes very little, very hard puncher too. Baer trying to unsettle him very early on by rushing him. Looking for openings with that left hand of his, trying to prise Baer open. Baer sticks out his left hand, looking for range. Seeing the left hand of Joe Louis doing the damage here, picking up the points. Well, Maxie Baer's got no answer to that left hand of Joe Louis. As you can see here, Baer is appreciably the bigger man of the two. 6 feet 2.5 inches tall. Well, an unloading of punches here from Maxie Baer. Catches Lou with his head in this opening session. Scheduled for 15 rounds, of course. And a war has ensued here between these two men. And Joe Louis' short, sharp punches on the inside there, having ridden the storm here from Maxie Baer. Now Baer doing all he can to try and assuage these punches from Joe Louis. Louis only a half an inch shorter, but looks so much smaller as the bell ends the first round. Baer from California originally. Joe Louis, of course, from Detroit, Michigan. Again, that lovely left hand from Joe Louis. Louis, of course, known as the Brown Bomber. One problem here I think Baer is having is he's presenting quite a lot of the target to Joe Louis. Most of the time, right shoulder's quite far forward. Louis, as you can see, is giving a very slim profile here to Baer. And of course, the reason the right shoulder is quite far forward is simply because Baer wants to land the right hand. And it's got less distance to travel the further the shoulder is forward. And of course, look at Joe Louis, just closes down the gap with the minimum of effort. And then of course unloads with both hands. Supreme fighting machine. You may remember that Max Baer won the title with a 10th round stoppage of Max Schmeling, and then lost at his first defence to Jim Braddock. So there's a cracking finish to round 2. Into round 3 we go. As you can see now, all the height advantages that Max Baer may have had is nullifying by crouching down like this. Joe Louis really was an excellent technician, but he did have a reputation as well as being a dirty fighter. Not unknown for him to put the heel of his glove up to the nose of his opponent. Rub the heel of the glove inside their face. Good right hand there for Louis. Maxi Baer now not having a great deal of success in round 3. Louis once again being able to pick him off at long range. Of course, the damaging punches come into play on the inside. Louis, absolute calmness personified here. Baer once again under an onslaught of punches. And he's gone down now from a right to the chin. Slow motion fall there from Maxi Baer. We are in round 3. Well, Baer does beat the count. And Louis once again back on the attack here. Thumping left hooks. And a crunching left hook there. Puts Baer on the floor again. Terrific stuff. Slow motion replay, Maxi Baer under severe pressure here from Joe Louis' left hook particularly. Right over the top, landed awkwardly. That one didn't. So Baer gamely rises to beat the referee's count, but only to find Joe Louis in a very aggressive mood. He tore in to Baer, unloaded the left hook, 3, 4, 5 of them on target. And when they land, they crunch against the target. 3 there in a row. Baer on the floor again. Baer on the floor twice in the 3rd round. The first time from a right hand, the second time from 3 tremendous left hooks. So Maxi Baer then trying to protect that chin of his. Joe Louis, as you can see, with a pretty low slung left hand of his own. Very, very quick to capitalise on any opening. And again, such economy from Joe Louis here. Once again, terrific shots here from Louis. Joe Louis the kind of guy, if you're in range, he'll hit you, and it won't just be once. He loves to feel the weight of his hands on his opponent. Nothing Baer could do to get out of the way of these very, very damaging punches. Hard to know, of course, what Louis' best punch is, the left hook or the right cross, because he's equally good in both departments. Good defensively as well. Again, that left hand smacking into the face of Max Baer. Ooh, he really threw that one with venom. Well, Maxi Baer takes a big right hand again, and he's gone over this time. Well, the big question here, will he beat the count? The count at 7-8. It's all over, it's all over. Joe Louis' right hand, an absolute corker. Well, Baer faltered there, took a left hook to help him on his way down. Outstretched his left arm as if to try and keep Louis off him, but the referee picks up the count. And sadly for Baer, he was unable to beat it. Maxi Baer couldn't beat it at 10. So, Joe Louis then, the winner in 4 rounds of a scheduled 15. And of course, a delighted winner.
attention, please. The time, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Fourth round, winner is Lewis.
Now to the dressing rooms for an after-battle interview by Lou Costello of the popular screen radio team of Abbott and Costello.
What do you really think was the hardest blow that you hit him?
Left hook, I think, in the mouth when he cut his mouth up a little bit.
I really think you cut him about 1.5 inches there.
You'll have a hard time eating spaghetti now.
You think you're kidding? Max, why does Stiletto go around calling everybody bums?
Reflecting his own condition.
Huh? Reflecting his own condition.
Yeah.
Well, you know, for 2.5 years, Max, a lot of people have been calling me a bad boy. Tonight, brother, you take it. You're a bad boy.
Thank you.
And so are you.
I'll say Joe's proven that in his last 8 or 10 fights. He's a bad boy. Tough boy.
Joe, would you really like to meet Max again?
I would like to. We're very good friends, though, but I'd like to
To
fight
beg
him.
this?
You think, Ratsky, do you think you'll meet him in September?
I think so.
Well, the way he fought tonight, I really think you two boys have got an engagement in September.
And we'll draw a lot of dough, too, Joe.
I should hope
One thing Max proved tonight, Lou.
Joe will buy about another 50 horses, riding horses.
One thing Max proved
Yeah.
tonight, he can
Have
still
Fisher.
punch.
He can not only punch, but he can still take it. Max
He
should
can
put up a
still
terrific
punch.
fight
Listen,
tonight.
listen. And that Ham Fisher's trying to match Palooka now. See what that? Hey, that's one guy who can make wheel on that sheet, but not in the ring, fella. Thanks, Joe. Thanks. I'm going to come down and ride those horses.
Joe, you really think it was a very good fight tonight?
It was a lovely fight.
You did, huh? Well, that's right.